program and earn tons of free paint this year. Hear more at paintballsponsorship.com.
Welcome back here, 2018 NXL World Cup. I'm Matty Marshall with Steve Rabikoff, Rich Telford here, and we are about to watch the NXL North American Championship. So, Rab, break this down for me.
All right, so what we have is all the NXL regional partners are playing right now in the D3 X-Ball Finals, D4, and we got 5-man. So right now you have UPL is represented by LVPP from Las Vegas, and they're playing Phenomenon from MSXL. In D4 X-Ball you have USXBL is represented by DSO, and MVPS has the Dead Rabbits. And the 5-man, I'll tell you right now because I just got up here.
So this is basically all the best regional teams.
All the best regional teams.
All the NXL partners. So if you want to play a regional event in your area, you win, you play well, then they take care of you, get a cup to cup and play on the main field on the webcast.
And each team's playing for a Stanley Cup trophy here that
Huge
they get to take back and bragging rights for that year. So they get to say, hey, our league is the best in D3 X-Ball. And
which league do you think is the best?
Probably the.
If you had to guess what regional league would be the best.
He's a little biased.
There's a lot of good leagues out there. How's that?
Oh, that was very political of you, Rab.
Hey, listen.
What league do you run?
I run the USXBL.
Oh, okay, so I was thinking he might be a little biased towards the USXBL guys. Just
Actually,
throwing it out there.
I've attended all of them, and they're all great leagues. And what's great about this North American Championships, next year we're trying to get Europe to come on board. So you have the
That'd
European
be really cool.
champions fighting the U.S. champions, North American champions. I think it's going to be pretty neat.
It's a really cool concept because what it does is it creates a showcase for the top divisional teams, not just the teams that play the NXL, but the teams that play all the regional series. So it just gives you an extra chance to come out and make an awesome paintball story.
Right, and they these teams are here to win, obviously, World Cup in their divisions, but now they get one team said, well, what's the prize? They said bragging rights. You get a trophy like we play, bragging rights. You get to say you're the champion.
Best.
You're the best. So here we go.
Just based on names alone, I haven't even, to be honest, I've just got a chance to look at some of these other teams and I'm going to go Dead Rabbits, just for gangs in New York.
Dead Rabbits.
It's the Irish gang. I'm part Irish, so I got to go with the Dead Rabbits.
From MVPS, I met these guys. They're a good bunch of guys, and they're a pretty good team as well. So this should be a good match right here with DSO and then the Dead Rabbits.
So who are the first teams coming out here?
This is DSO on the left, and Dead Rabbits are on the right-hand side here. So if you're looking at the screen, that is DSO right there, representing the USXBL.
So DSO, their lineup: Bart Hepker, Derek Gable, Chris McElroy, Chris Nevine, James Krusik, and Carter Sprakelin. That is an interesting paintball name right there. Awesome. So the Dead Rabbits: Alice Gonzalez, Orlando Silva, Adam Benarosh, Paleo Moreno, Kyle Ludens, Pharrell Doughton, Scott Johnston, and Charles Lamb. That's the game that's about to go down right now. So what's the format, Rab?
Same as everything. We got X-Ball, and team with most points at the end is going to be the winner chicken dinner. Bragging. A lot of the teams they've been going over there checking out the trophy, and it's been a lot of excitement because it's an added bonus for these teams here.
What I really like about Rab is people ask me all the time, it's like, hey man, I want to play in the NXL. How do I get there? Because there's a long ways to go. You don't just start playing paintball and all of a sudden you're on the biggest show in the world. And this is how you do it. You play your regional tournaments at your D4, D5 levels. You work your way up. You win your division. Then you get to come to World Cup and play in the, what was this, the North American Championships?
Yeah, this is the North American Championships.
Booyah chaka.
And look, these teams, even if they came here just for the North American Championships, look, they're playing on the pro field at World Cup.
On the webcast.
And working their way into playing, like you said, at the NXL event. So
building relationships with sponsors like GI Sports.
Well, there's also a certain type of pressure that exists when you are in this situation that just doesn't exist at any other event. I mean, the regional events are amazing, and what you guys are doing with, and all of the regional events, not just in the United States, but around the world, it's fundamentally important for the health and the growth of the sport because it gives a place for everyone to play, and then hopefully they'll tier up one day if they can, if they can afford it and they have the, the skills, they can come to the NXL. But there's a certain added pressure, and you never know who's going to thrive in those situations.
100%, man. And get this, we just got back from NXL Asia in Malaysia 2 weeks ago. We're trying to just keep this thing going out there in Asia. So one day we'll have Europe, representing
Asia.
North America and Asia, all duking it out here at the big show.
Great.
So here we go in the breakout.
It's called the World Cup for a reason. I mean, we just had a bunch of crazy fans sitting here from all over the world over here just screaming for the last 2 sets. Jumping in, Dead Rabbits on your right, DSO on your left. And the first to drop a body is going to be the Dead Rabbits.
And here comes DSO down the snake side here. And they got a player, Bart Heppiker. He's their field general. If he's out there, he's a threat. Every point. He's got a lot of composure for a player in this level of paintball. So it's good to see. And again, like I said, I've met both these teams. I know both these teams. I met Dead Rabbits this year at the MVPS that I attended, and they're good guys, all of these.
Nice.
And what division are they in?
This is D4 X-Ball.
D4 X-Ball.
Gets killed there.
So there goes a kill for DSO on the snake side.
Another
So
rabbit walking out. Rabbits are down 3 players left alive. They make a good move out to fill that corner up. But it takes a lot of pressure when he gets there.
Dead Rabbits trying to get a body out wide on the D side from that back. Can't able to do it, but DSO is really pushing the issue here on that D side of the field. They have the 40-yard line. Did lose a body. Now going to dive into the snake. It's the only player in the snake for either squad. And they also have good field position in the center. So DSO looking pretty good here.
Yeah.
And he calls the skill cross field. So nice work by DSO to work out that body on that D side.
And that's Bart Hepker.
Yep. Rabbits down to just 2 bodies left alive in the corners. 1 in each corner. 4-on-2 situation. DSO with a big advantage here.
Here comes Bart moving through that snake side. And they take out the snake player for Dead Rabbits. And it looks like DSO is going to pull off this first point. Take a 1-0 lead.
So for DSO, is this Bart in the snake?
Yep, Bart just came out of there.
0-1?
Yep.
Smart, checking himself out before he goes to push that button.
Now that looks like Chris Nevin is 0-1. We just saw it here on our screen, I think. Regardless, DSO looks good.
Great play by DSO. Real controlled, right? Didn't seem like they had any pressure the whole time. Just kind of took their opportunities here and there.
And so people watching how this works. The champions of each regional league. So LVPP is walking out here as the champion of UPL. They're playing Phenomenon, who was the champion of the MSXL. So you're taking the champions of D3, D4, and 5-man.
From the West Coast and the East Coast.
Everywhere. Across. And we had the Ontario Paintball League here as well. Teams from the Ontario Paintball League, the NEPL, NEXL. It was a great representation the start of this first season of this. Took a lot of work with a lot of leagues. If you
It
guys
sounds like it. I mean, I'm pretty familiar in the sense of I know where the leagues are. I know this is, you're in the grinder with because you run one of these leagues and trying to kind of unite the tribes. But there's just so many of these leagues around, and they all have their huge followings in their area of the world. So I think this is really cool.
And you know who's a big pusher? Laurie Miller and Anthony Vitale. They were definitely key to this.
So this is now we're in D3.
This is D3 X ball, and that's Phenomenon to the right, LVPP on the left. Both of them in their snake. So this is going to be our typical bloodbath that's been going on all weekend.
Yeah, this field's been crazy, man. I hope these guys have been scouting out and watching how this has been playing. So it looks like Iceman first lose a body.
Yeah, LVP is down 2 bodies. 2 bodies. Iceman's down 1.
So Phenomenon has got the 50s across the field. He just loses a player, takes one to the dome.
3-3 now.
Yeah, 3-on-3 situation. Looks like we're looking over the shoulders of the Iceman here on the snake side, back corner bunker.
Yeah, Iceman sitting in the back, shooting their guns up, trying to find out where the Phenomenon players are. Oh. Iceman taking a walk. Iceman taking a walk.
Well, that's because there's a body here from Phenomenon just dominating on this D side of the field, blowing that side completely open. Shoots those last maybe 3 bodies, I think.
I think got 3-piecer,
Yeah, 3-piece.
Looks like a young guy, too. Looks like a kid.
It out. So nice work by Phenomenon's D side player here. And there was 2 bodies on that side of the field.
Snake player for Phenomenon. Just shot him.
No idea what's going on over here.
Wait, what game are you playing? I'm guessing that guy's Peanut. Peanut had a great game, buddy. Good job.
Peanut.
Little 3-piece until that snake corner guy from your team got you.
Gotcha.
That might have been Callan Ford, 17 years old.
Let's go, boys!
Yeah, that is Callan Ford.
Callan,
there he is on your screen. So Callan Ford, a 3-piece. Little 3-pack to finish things off and put the first point on the board for Phenomenon here in the D3
You guys gotta let Corey know what's going on
North
there.
American Championships.
Get Corey cleaned up. Sorry, guys.
We're in the pits with them right now.
I need a pod.
Phenomenon.
Right on the break.
Funk Phenomenon? Funk Phenomenon?
Yeah, Funk Phenomenon, sure.
I like it.
Rich, roll with it, man. I don't think that that kid's old enough to know the song Funk Phenomenon, but
You're going already thrown it.
All right, so we have
DSO and the Rabbits, right?
Dead Rabbits on the left, DSO's on the right.
Dead Rabbits needs to do something different. They lost 3 bodies early that game. Really had no offense after that. And DSO just kind of sit back, shot their guns, and look for gunfights. Dead Rabbits are going to run 3 snake side.
So it looks like they're all 5 alive.
Yeah, both teams. 5 alive out there.
And DSO's moving that Dorito side a little bit.
I think he moved at the center to shut down the snake side a little bit.
yeah, DSO, no one, either team putting any bodies in the snake or attacking that side, but here comes on the secondary. Looks like Dead Rabbit's going to get to the insert bunker.
I mean, think about this, guys. Every team comes to the World Cup to get to the pro field, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, these teams can also be on the pro field tomorrow if they work their way through their D4 and D3 X ball bracket. So this is going to be a double bonus if these guys can roll through. So
It's a great advantage. I mean, a great opportunity.
yeah.
And that's what you want, you know, like when you're an up-and-coming team, you want opportunities to kind of shine and impress, you know, other players. If you're trying to attract other players, sponsors, if you're trying to attract other sponsors, you don't want to get a penalty. You don't want to get a penalty and hurt your team.
That is not how you do it. The Dead Rabbits down a point here, a little bit of maybe of a desperation penalty. I mean, they have a lot of time left, though, so that clears out 2 bodies here on the snake side of the field. They do get a kill on DSO. You're looking at the lineup there on DSO. They have that body at the 40-yard line. There on your screen also, the 2 back bunkers in the center, up and over their spots and rolling their guns. They're not feeling any pressure from the snake side. There's only 1 body for the Dead Rabbits, and he's at the insert bunker.
And here he comes in the snake, Dead Rabbit. So this could be a problem for DSO.
Yeah, if they don't get back over to the snake side like he's doing right now, and the Rabbits player should not have let him fill out from the center to the corner like that. Fundamental paintballs.
And looks like DSO's moving that to the 50.
Honestly,
on the Dorito side. So
the only thing I really noticed difference between these divisional teams and the pro guys is it seems like the pro guys shoot their guns a little bit more, and the divisional guys kind of watching a little bit more, so aren't reacting quite as quickly.
Well, the timing is the thing. You know, every division, the timing just gets quicker and quicker and quicker. People react to the variables a lot faster, and yeah, a little bit more paint shot. The paint's free in the pros, so you know it's a little bit easier. Hey, but if you do good, the paint can be free as well too, right, Rab?
Oh, look at this free kill is about to happen right here. DSO's about to take one.
Rabbits are back in this game.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Caught him under the arm there.
Gets
He's
caught
gonna get this
slipping.
Dorito too. Oh no, just misses that Dorito. This guy in the snake for the Dead Rabbits is having a heck of a game. Just got 2 kills, completely controlling Dorito side of the field from his wrap on the snake here. Put a lot of pressure on the Dorito player over there for one-on-one. I think it's a one-on-one now.
It is a one-on-one.
Nope, 2-on-1. Rabbits have 1 more player. Oh, Rabbits gonna score the first point here. Off of the play of number 17 there.
7 minutes, 23 seconds left in this match if he's clean.
the Rabbits going to tie this one up here.
Yeah, strong play.
All the family and friends of these teams are still here cheering them on.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of pressure on these guys, right? Playing on the pro field for the first time. Everybody's watching Matt Marshall and Steve Rabikoff talking about you.
It could be good or bad, depending on how you play.
Yeah, or what we had for lunch, maybe.
Hey, man, that's right. No, this is, again, when the game started on Thursday, teams are moving on through the weekend. They're just, man, coming up to me, go, man, we made the pro field. We're gonna be on the pro field. Like it's
a big
the
deal,
Super Bowl
man.
for them.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
it's a big deal for sure.
For sure, and Sun setting the set here, but the competition fierce. So tie game there. We'll see if the Iceman can pick it up. Try to tie this one up against Phenomenon. But
Yeah, watch those guys all the time in the UPL. They're actually a really strong team, so I wouldn't be surprised if they come back in this game.
So Callan Ford, though, was the one that blew it open for Phenomenon on that D side.
Unless Callan keeps feasting. I mean, if Callan's going to eat 3 or 4 bodies a game.
Who does, what league does Phenomenon represent?
MSXL.
And what league does the Iceman represent?
UPL.
So it's the MSXL versus the UPL here right now. MSXL getting the better of them so far. We got a lot of time left. 10 minutes and 40 seconds left to go. Body is going to come off for the Iceman, though. and make that 2 bodies, both coming from the snake side. They do shoot 2 bodies of their own. Looks like that Callan kid, he's going to come off. So one of the big killers gone here for Phenomenon. It's a 3-on-3 situation.
LVP to the 50 Dorito over there, Iceman. Now have 1 in the snake and 1 in the 50 Dorito side.
Looks like
I like Phenomenon. Looks like it's got some younger players on the team.
yeah, Dill Toll into snake 1 for Phenomenon.
And what's great about all these partner leagues, the UPL, the OPL, Ontario Paintball League, MSXL, EPL, Eastern Paintball League, MVPS, NEXL, NEPL, they're giving guys that game time they need.
Yeah, that opportunity.
To be prepared for playing here at the NXL.
Well, Toll is going to run his man down to clear out this side of the field. No one on the snake side at all currently for the Iceman, as they do have 2 bodies on that D side of the field and getting up to the 50-yard line. So
I think it's a 2-on-2.
well, the players left alive for Phenomenon need to recognize what the body count is.
Recognize. But it is 2-on-2, right, Matt?
I believe so.
It is. You have a
Yeah, it's 2 on. They both drop 2 off the break, and
There's-
then the run through over here by Toll.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a 2-on-2 situation. And the 2 though for Phenomenon playing this one like they're still looking at multiple bodies.
Yeah, once you get crossed up like that in the center of the field, you don't have time to stand up, look around, and find another body.
Well,
Oh,
it
they
looks
just
like
take
the
out.
the player in the back
Oof.
Aztec was able to get his kill cross field.
Oof, that's a tough one.
1-on-2 situation. Player at the 50-yard line there in the
Oh,
top right part of your
1-on-1.
screen. Yeah, down to a 1-on-1 now.
That's
So
great.
he gets his kill. Might be able to pull off this 1-on-2. We'll see if he can win this 1-on-1 right now and put the Iceman up on the board.
Oh, he takes him out, hits him in the shoulder. And then he waves at him. He's waving bye-bye.
Yeah, sell it, kid. Love to see it.
Yep.
Nice work by Phenomenon as they're going to go up 2-0 right now. Still some time left in this D3
they
game,
are
though.
handling their business.
So the MSXL dominating. Well, I would say dominating.
Dominating.
Squeaking one out, I would say.
Hey,
That was about as close as it
2-0
gets.
lead. They're getting closer to that trophy.
They are.
One step closer. That guy's got game.
He's got game number 3.
I'll tell you what, if that's his real name, that's one of the best paintball names I've seen.
Peter.
Well, let's
Peter
look,
game.
let's look at this replay. So it came down to a 1-on-1. He was at that Aztec, able to get that kill in the 1-on-1 situation.
He's pretty happy
And
about
then
it, too.
selling it. He was waving at him. Like, yeah.
Looks like he ate that paintball.
And he waves at him. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. That's the great thing about paintball. You can be 6'5", big tough guy, and some little dude just come up and blow your face off and laugh at
And
you.
you have to take it
Then you
all
gotta
the way
take
out
it.
the
That's
field.
Well,
right.
it is the birthday of the Marine Corps.
Yep.
And I was talking to one of the guys on the crew who never heard of Audie Murphy. Audie Murphy was 5'5" and 110 pounds. And he killed 50 Germans in one battle to win the Medal of Honor.
He had some issues, though. I mean, come on now.
Man, that's impressive. So here we go. Breakout DSO on the left. Dead Rabbits on the right. Looks like all 5 alive for both squads.
1-on-1, 1-to-1.
No commentator curse for either squad, which is good.
7 minutes left here.
This game's 1-1. This is the MVPS versus the USXBL. Looks like now DSO is going into that snake first, which can be good and bad depending on how they play it.
Yeah. Well, I like getting in there first. Hopefully he gets into the controls more than looking for kills. Tries to catch the guy countering from the Dead Rabbits.
Look at the lineup there for the Dead Rabbits on your screen, but better field position for DSO as they have that 50-yard line here in the snake. 5 bodies alive for them, and looks like 5 for the Dead Rabbits
Yeah,
as
5 on
well.
5.
It is 5-on-5.
6 minutes left.
So you see farther back as the Dead Rabbits are on your screen, the referee is running in and checking out that back center. They may be losing one though.
And if he's hit,
Might be a penalty.
oh,
Nope.
he's cleared out.
So Dead Rabbits fighting from the back spots here, kind of stuck in those spots with the aggression from DSO here past the 50-yard line in the snake. They don't have any field progression though on the D side. So as these guns are shifting over here towards the snake, not yet though. I mean, still there are 3 guns looking towards that D side of the field. So I can understand why they have no forward progression, but then smart move by DSO, seeing that pressure is going towards the D side, moves up here on the snake side. Now Dead Rabbit's gonna come through and
free
has
kill.
no idea. That's absolutely a free kill. He just dove right into his gun, and I think his back
His
player
own
shot him in the
player just
back.
shot him in the head.
And he just gives him the
Look at that
dagger
look.
eyes.
Yeah, that's disgusting. Matt just looked at me like,
man.
oh. And then gets dinked out by the corner. Those guys are fighting afterwards for sure.
And he's like, hey, dude, you just shot me in the back of the head.
There's no dinner being bought tonight.
He catches them.
Okay, so as now that
Another
case is
rabbit
going
walks
down,
out.
Dead Rabbit's snake side's wide open. DSO's here on the snake side. He's going to see if he can fill out Dead Rabbit.
Yeah, it's down to 3-3.
And that's a great move by Dead Rabbit's player.
Yep.
Yeah, he was able to make it out through that gun, too, as the player from the insert snake picked him up, but not able to get the shot on him.
So it looks like we have a
3-on-3.
3-on-3. Right now, though, DSO is
Still
In
better
position.
got a little bit better position.
Yeah, definitely better field position. They have a body in D4, also a body in the snake insert, and still Dead Rabbits. They've been playing on their heels for most of this point. Yes, they did try to make that move in the snake. That guy got a free kill. They got a little bit of a gift, though, as one of the players from the DSO just laced this boy up in the back of the head.
How frustrating is that? You look down, there's a guy laying underneath you.
Did you see that evil eye that Bart gave him?
Oh,
He was
yeah.
just like-
He walked off the whole time. He walked him
He
off,
stared him off.
dagger-eyeing the whole
He's
time.
like, I hope you enjoyed that because that's your last
And then
time
he-
on this team.
Well, and then also his boy died, too.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
He got a chance to give him a little ear beating on the way off.
Hey, let's walk back and talk about this together.
If you shoot me on the webcast field again.
DSO now with 2 players up on the 40-yard lines, putting pressure on the Dead Rabbits. Dead Rabbits not launched any offense since they've gotten this 3-on-3 situation. Time ticking down.
Oh.
4:20 left here.
Takes him out.
Oof. Dead Rabbits now with a one-body advantage here.
So DSO is just playing a little sloppy on the snake side, and
Rabbits are making them pay for it.
And they're doing it, and here comes Dead Rabbits down into this snake.
Perfect move. DSO's got no one on the snake side of the field. DSO's trying to take advantage. Dead Rabbits trying to take advantage of that.
In a real long point, too, burning a decent amount of the time off this clock as we hit the 4-minute mark. Still tied at 1. But Dead Rabbits player is able to, he made it out wide through a stream, able to stay alive.
Keep
now
going,
a little
keep
counterplay
going.
from DSO.
Oh, takes out the Dead Rabbits player, shoots him in the heart, and he has no idea. So whoever this player is for DSO coming across the field like this is
Good head on a
has to
swivel.
save the
Yep,
game.
head on a swivel. This guy definitely was paying attention. He filled all the way over from the other Dorito. Really had good field awareness. Was
That
under
looks like James
Yeah.
Krusik.
number 10.
Yeah, it is James Krusik.
Nice move, Jason. Now he just needs to communicate to his other guy on the other side of the field and have him work together with him on this Dorito player instead of just playing him one-on-one. Can't play 2-on-1, 1-on-1.
Oh, DSO player gets taken out across the field.
And that's why you don't do it. They both played 1-on-1 instead of playing 2-on-1. Now it's a 1-on-1 situation. Dead Rabbits in the Dorito.
Yeah.
TSO and the Snake.
Well, and what Rich is trying to say is if you're in a 2-on-1 situation, you're currently being shot at, and you know it's a 2-on-1, and you're the 2, you do not push into that gun.
You do not gunfight that
you
guy.
wait until
You
he
wait,
switches to
yeah.
shoot at your teammate. Then you move
go.
up.
So when you guys are watching this tonight, make sure you don't do that tomorrow.
Yeah. Write it on your hopper.
That's how you just throw all the weight on your boy's back and be like, please win this one-on-one because that didn't look so good for me, so I'm going to need you to pick us up. But still, a lot of time being burnt off. I mean, hey, points come at a premium.
This could end up
with
being the
long
match.
points.
Yeah. If this
James
goes
has
another
got
2
this
minutes.
guy in a Dorito. Not a great place to
Oh,
play.
there's 2 of them over
there's
there.
one hiding over there.
There's 2 over there.
There are
man.
still 2 bodies
Wow,
alive.
Dead
So that
Rabbits are sneaky.
2-on-1. It was a 2-on-2 situation. He's been chilling in that spot, and we were blocked out from that angle, and he's been there the whole time.
Just got no idea what's going on out there. He's just completely zoned up.
Well, they're trying to look for the field. I mean, they really don't look like they know what the count is at all. So
No.
this guy right here could possibly pull it off, and James Krusik.
He's wheeling and dealing for sure.
I think he might have got a kill across field. No, not able to do it. So looks like the Dead Rabbits playing conservative and able to stop the attack of DSO and going to take a 1-point lead.
And now that guy who shot his own guy out of the Snake is like, oh, man, I probably just cost us that point.
Yeah, it
Damn.
didn't help.
Lessons learned, man. Better learn it now than when you're playing pro.
And the good thing is these guys get to watch.
I'm impressed by Phenomenon. I've never seen these guys play before, but I'm impressed by them. They look good, man.
Well, there's Hunt and Harrington and Loyola here coming out to play this next one.
Giovanni, Brady 1 for LVPP. So they're down 2-0. A lot of time left, but they need to get going because what we talked about numerous times. You do not want to go down 3-0. Except on this field this weekend, going down 3 points hasn't been a problem for some teams.
There have been some comebacks. There's been a few comebacks out here, but this is an aggressive field. So some teams will go up 3 and think, okay, let's double up the backhand and just go 5 across the back. And then they lose that guy doubling up out of the can. They lose one more. All of a sudden, it's a 5-on-3 situation. And the other team has all the 50s, and they lose a couple points in a row doing just that.
Iceman lose 1 on the break. So do Phenomenon. 4-on-4.
So both sides on the Dorito, so it's 4-on-4, like you said.
Well,
we got the snake side mirrored up exactly for both teams.
Well, like Rich was saying, Phenomenon with these 2 points looking impressive. Iceman need to answer right now. Yes, there's time left. 8:17 on the clock, but You do not want to let Phenomenon start rolling off points. A couple kills, though, here for the Iceman, and looking in a decent position as they have 4 bodies on 3. Body dives into Snake 1, loses his gun for a second, but picks it right back up, and there's no one in front of him, so he could just hit the deck and start crawling up if he wants to.
Yeah, I don't understand what he's doing right now. I don't know if he's playing like there's no one in front of him, but he's not really capitalizing on it. There he
Rule
goes.
101 Snake. If no one's in the corner,
Go forward, young man.
go forward. young man.
Thank you. Thank you. Could not agree more.
Well, he definitely listened to you guys, and now he's past the 50 and at the spot where you have to get stopped. It's tough to move forward from there. Also get into the 50-yard line.
But
Iceman.
Giovanni coming in for LVPP needs to chill for a second because Phenomenon's at that Dorito 3, and he will rip his head off if he goes another couple steps not paying attention.
Yeah, the cross shot's definitely there. Phenomenal with 2-point lead here, over 7 minutes, so lots of time left.
And they're definitely putting those guys in bad, Phenomenon's just digging, grabbing those shovels and getting out of there, but they're still alive.
Yeah, Icemen are definitely in a position here to win the game, but they've got to force the Phenomenal guys to make a mistake, and they haven't done that yet. The Phenomenal guys have been dealing with the pressure just fine.
Yeah, Topher in that back center bunker.
Look at this.
And
Phenomenon's
they can, either one of those guys can shoot each other out.
And he gets taken out. Phenomenon player on the Dorito side, so they're down 3 bodies, 2 left in the back center here. Back.
Good point from the Iceman right now.
Yeah.
They needed to answer. They have some time to work with. They just need 2 to tie, and putting themselves in some real good positions
and
here.
I think maybe Phenomena came out a little overconfident at that point, played a little too aggressively, pushed a little too early, and this is going to force them to come out and play a little more conservatively next point.
So hey, it looks like LVP is going to get this point here, and with 6 minutes 20 seconds left,
right back in
if
this
he's
game.
Clean.
Well,
nice, clean.
Nice work by Sam Wagner and Ernest Giovanni over here on the Snake side of the field. Slowly but surely, smartly making their way up. They shot some bodies, took advantage of it, getting checked out by the ref. Thumbs up, points good, and they're going to put their first point on the board. So it's a 1-2 game. Rich, maybe you're right. Maybe the Phenomenon looked really good in those first 2 points. Maybe went to sleep a little bit. Like, we got these guys.
These guys suck.
That's why that wave thing, usually do that wave where 2 points with like maybe 20
So I'm talking about, baby.
When the match is over.
Yeah.
Not when you can piss the guy off.
Yeah, because, he waved at me. I saw that.
I had to shoot the guy, and he went low, and I shot him, It's all right. It's all right. My bad, Joe.
The pitch with
Yeah. Well, because he went low, and I changed my lane last second, and you went right through it. Otherwise, I would have been fine for the corner. All right.
Hey, John. Hey, slow it down. Just slow it down.
But,
Harrington's like, slow down, I'm trying to eat out here. What are you talking about?
Here we come back with our next match is going to be TSO and Dead Rabbits. Very tight match here.
2-1 game, though. Dead Rabbits up. So same score in both matches, but
only 2 minutes left.
Yeah, barely any time left in this one. This may be the last point.
Yeah, so here it is. 1 minute. Why are we?
What?
Well, they conceded the point, which will leave them down by 2 points down with 50 seconds left, making them need 2 points in 25.5 seconds in order to tie the
Rabbits!
Everybody, let's stop
playing. Get your paint off. Let's get it to the boys. Where's Pharrell? Right here.
You got any paint on? Done that about 1 minute, 15 seconds.
Yeah. But you know what? Everyone's got their own style.
let's go, boys, let's go!
Is it possible? Sure. We've seen some quick points out here.
Let's go! This is us right here, let's go! Let's go, baby!
Fedorov was on fire today.
It can be
Let's go, baby!
It wasn't enough. But yes, it's definitely possible. Probable, not so much. We'll see, though.
Here we go, Phenomenon and Iceman. Two national leagues, a regional league battling it out here on the national scene.
Bragging rights, get the trophy to take home.
Yep. And man, if I had a league, if I was running a league, I would want my league to win. And so I could gently remind my friends how much better my league was than theirs.
You could brag the whole year.
That's right. And well, it's good to attract teams, right? You can be like, hey guys,
we're the national champions.
We're the national champions. You want to play against the best teams, this is where you got to be.
Yep.
Good breakouts here from both Phenomenon and Iceman, 5-on-5. Iceman needs to attack here. Phenomenon needs to just stay alive. Lots of time left in this game, 6 minutes. Only a 1 point game.
And here comes the move as the Iceman try to pull out that player from Phenomenon. Not able to do it, but it looks like he's going to get run down here in the snake. and stays alive. Got to be careful not to get a penalty, though.
Oh, he was close.
Yeah.
Off of that, though, the Iceman fill out wide. Nice counter move to get out. Both teams up a body in that spot.
But
That Iceman player is lucky not to get a penalty there.
On that judo side, yeah, that was real close. So it's a 3-on-2.
Phenomenon loses another player on the judo side.
2-on-2, but here comes the running ref into this snake corner. He's checking the player out. He's clean. Oh, he's out. So it's a 2-on-1.
Giving the Iceman a little bit of advantage that they need here. Plenty of time left.
There's a battle on the D side of the field, but Phenomenon holds strong here, trying to preserve this lead. Here comes Giovanni.
I think it was a 3-on-1.
It was a 3-on-1.
Now it's a 2-on-1. Now Iceman has shot him. Now it's just 2-on-0.
Iceman trying to tie this one up. Here is Giovanni. Another good point for Giovanni, and he's just clearing the field. And there's no one left to shoot, so he is going to run in and hit that buzzer. Doesn't need to hit it. They concede the point, so the UPL is going to tie it up with the MSXL.
MSXL tight game.
This is crazy.
Here in D3.
You know what'd be good is to have next year when we do this, let's get everybody up here from the league. Like, you know, get you up there, get Edwin up there, all the league guys up here. We'll get some side bets going on.
This game brought to you by GS Sports and the Level Loader. Level the playing field. Level 1.5 now featuring enhanced speed feed, reinforced trap hood, extra durable base, secure snapshot lid. Go to GI Sports. That's GI Sports with a Z. And it's like they're getting up in the pits right now. I can hear all the way from here. What leagues do the Dead Rabbits and the DSO represent?
USXPL is DSO, and MVPS is Dead Rabbits here. The MVPS is here in Florida. And USXPL is Texas, Missouri, Oklahoma.
The heartland.
Okay, so DSO, USXPL.
Correct.
And then Dead Rabbits are
MVPS.
MVPS. Maximum Velocity Paintball Series.
Which is down here.
Which is down here in Florida.
So they don't have to travel very far.
They didn't have to travel.
Hometown crowd.
Why they have so many fans over here.
There's a lot of
That's why I was
people
trying to put
over
it together. I'm like, wait a second, there's a lot of people here for them.
And you know, it's interesting. I'm seeing both leagues, and I see teams from the USXPL still here watching DSO play. So
that's cool,
teams
man.
that are in the leagues are sitting there watching their teams play and cheering them on. You know, that's good to see, man.
That's cool. The Phenomenal jerseys look like the old JT jerseys.
Yes, they do. The old school.
You see that cut?
Yeah.
Especially when they turn around, you see the back. Yeah, that's dead on. Oh no, sorry, dead on the old dye jersey. That's what it is.
Well, these paintball stories start somewhere, and now they start down in the divisional leagues.
Yeah.
And it's a great thing, though, because back in the day when we all started playing paintball, you had pro and amateur. That was it. Those were your two choices.
Period.
You don't, we're not joking. It was you were either pro or you were amamer. There was
you either got stomped as a pro or you got stomped as an amateur.
Or you were playing walk-on. Those were your options.
Or you got stomped as a walk-on.
Yeah. But you got stomped.
Yeah.
Oh, what kind of gun you got? Yeah, go over there.
Yeah.
What'd you guys do?
If anyone tells you a story like, oh, first day I was dominating people. No, you weren't.
No, you weren't. You
You're
got
lying
tired.
right now.
You're a punching bag. So here we go. Dead Rabbits to the right. DSO is got 48 seconds.
Wow,
and
DSO
coming.
goes a big breakout. Two guys on the drill side right to the 50. They lose one early. Got three guys on the 50 now. One on the snake, two pass.
They take out one Dead Rabbit, and they're still making the push. The guy's still alive, but they're losing bodies left and right. Dead Rabbits are just chewing them up. Dead Rabbits lose another player, so does DSO have enough time? Oh, he's taken out. They tried. Still another player out there.
Yeah. Dead Rabbits were just a little bit too much for DSO this time.
And 11 seconds left. It looks like Dead Rabbits are going to pull this one out and represent the MVPS as the D4 North American champions in about 3 seconds. And
So
here we go.
Is it just Florida or?
They're the North American D4 Expo champions, man.
No, I know what I'm saying, but Florida represent, right? I mean, the MVPS. Yeah, so Florida, here, hometown, and the crowd is going wild here as they are celebrating.
They're a happy group right there.
Yeah, the D4 North American Championship. They played good.
Congratulations, man.
That's awesome. They get to.
Let's go, get in here, man. We champions.
Yeah, exactly. He said,
Good job, guys.
Champions.
Good job, man. I don't know those guys, but I like them. I like their enthusiasm, man.
Hey, when you win, you celebrate. That was a good one right there.
Look at that headband he's got on. Old monkey with a gun headband.
Congratulations to those guys, man. That's like you said, the story starts somewhere.
Yep.
Where do they start? It starts.
For them, it starts right now.
For us, it started getting lumps. How many did we want? 1 or 2, maybe 3.
The very first time I ever got shot was, I don't know, 4 or 5 in my back from 3 feet away. So, yes, I remember all about it.
I still have mushy spots on my dome where it just never gets hard to get. Just stay soft.
Yeah, that's a great thing. Like I said, I picked the Dead Rabbits, by the way. Want to say.
Just throwing that out there.
Because they have an amazing name. Gangs in New York. So,
Phenomenon now loses one, now loses another.
This one's closer. 2-2 here. Iceman, Phenomenon.
Yeah, Phenomenon down 2 bodies left.
UPL taking on the MSXL.
Yeah, Phenomenon was up by 2. Iceman have come back these last 2 points and got back in this game.
This was a good idea, Rap. Was this your idea?
Yeah, I heard this was Rap's idea.
I think it was a little bit of everybody's idea. Lori Miller and Anthony Vitale were instrumental in this, putting this together, and I want to give them a big shout out because Lori kept pushing, and she made it happen. So
good job, Lori.
Good job, Lori. Anthony, everybody that finally pulled together, and I think it's great.
I think, yeah, this is super cool. It just gives you another amazing thing to fight for. So not only are you the best team from your league, but you're the best team in North America in your division.
Well, you know what would be really cool is if we can get Go Sports to go to some of these events next year and follow some of these teams.
Well, you know what? Go Sports did attend the MSXL this year.
Perfect.
And it also attended USXPL this year.
Yeah.
So next year we're trying to get to more regional events. It's just too many events, too many weekends. So we're Go Sports is absolutely
hiring more people. We're hiring more people.
We're doing all that we can, everybody. But hey, if you're a divisional player and you want to see more divisional paintball, then please do sign up for Go Sports, because then that will give us a really good reason to go cover more divisional events. And everyone's like, grow the sport this and grow the sport that. And it's like, hey, I've been in the trenches for 20 years. Let's help us out over here, okay? We definitely need your support. Thank you so much for supporting us, though. And but yeah, this is a cool thing, man. Rab, I'm really glad that you and Lori and what was that, Anthony?
Anthony.
Yeah, pulled it off because you guys told me about this, and I'm like, wait a sec, what's the deal? That's a pretty cool story. I like that.
Well, it's cool seeing how excited the teams are.
Yeah, she never gave up, and she kept pushing through. And it's interesting. Like, you have Ontario Paintball League, EPL, Eastern Paintball League, NEXL, NEPL, USXPL, UPL, MSXL, MVPS. And I guarantee you next year, it's going to grow.
Is there any place that, let's say you have a divisional player out there, somebody that's interested in paintball, but they don't maybe have a team, or they have a team, but they don't know where to play? And is there like a location where they can go to get information on their area of the world and the league to play?
I think a lot of it is Facebook pages in those regions.
So there's no place that collects that?
You know what?
Not yet.
Hey, ideas. Write that down.
I was just thinking the same thing.
There it is. Lori,
maybe
are you listening?
Yeah, or that's something we might be able to work on next year.
And look, next year we're trying to get Europe involved, and maybe
Asia.
Next year maybe Asia comes on board, or if we don't get them on board, maybe the following year. But how neat will that be when you have the Asian champion, European champions, and North American?
And there are teams from all over the world here. I mean, just walking around, I've met a ton of there's people from everywhere, so it's definitely the World Cup. But it would be cool to collect all of those people and to categorize them and put them, just like you guys but it has to start somewhere, right?
Yeah.
So this is brand new, and I'm really glad that we're starting somewhere, and it's pretty cool here. So Iceman taking that 3-2 lead and see if they can squeak it out here. But there's still 4 minutes left to go, and there's time left in this match.
Phenomenon losing 2 players. Started off really strong and fast in this match, and now the Icemen have battled back, won the last 3 points, and now we're up 4 bodies here in this match, 5 bodies.
And 3 minutes left.
Yeah.
3:30, they were down 2-0. They got the wave, and they've been on. I don't think they like that. They've come back, storming back for 3 points.
Never wave too early.
Never wave too early.
Phenomenon down to just 2 players left alive here. 5 Icemen left alive. Phenomenon right coach has got to think about conceding this point if they lose 1 more body.
If you're the Phenomenon coach, if your guy doesn't shoot somebody quick, do not let that go past 3 minutes. And again, if you guys are watching this tonight, you still play tomorrow. Time management.
Clock management, super important.
And now we're going over under 3 minutes. We just wasted 30 seconds.
Well, the Icemen are in real good position here, and there goes another body coming off for Phenomenon. The Icemen are, and there goes another body. It's not
still not conceding.
They need to blow the horn right now and concede the point, preserve the time. That's exactly what they do. But now they go down by 2.
And the ref just took one of the players' guns, making sure that that thing is legal, and he's checking it. He's good.
It's good they're still checking that, because we haven't seen a gun penalty in a long time.
Yeah, I don't know if I would have pulled it away from the kid, though. Maybe one of the adults on the winning team might have pulled that guy's gun.
Well, no, but then the kid thinks they can get away with murder out there. All of a sudden, he's shooting 16 balls a second at 320.
I like his style. He's going to fit right in. We're going to make a pro out of him in no time.
So we're back here in the pits.
The Iceman?
Yeah, this is the Iceman.
They're used to the heat. They come from the desert. They're desert people.
So if people are listening, just, obviously we know where these leagues are from, but let's start with the MVPS. Break it down for me.
MVPS is here. Florida teams come
Central Florida.
Come from all over Florida, Georgia, Alabama, just pretty much the Southeast are playing in the MVPS, and they cover D3, D4 X ball, 5-man, D4 5-man, D5 5-man, MSXL, same thing. All these regional leagues give teams opportunities to come and learn how to run a scoreboard, the coaching, the screaming.
True, but I just want to go through each one. So the USXBL, where's that?
That's in Texas, the central region of the United States, Texas, Louisiana, Oklahoma, Nebraska, and then UPL is obviously West Coast.
Yep.
EPL is the Mid-Atlantic, and NAXL is up in the Northeast. Ontario Paintball League is running up in the Toronto area. And who else did we miss? MSXL is in the mid-south, call it Kentucky, Ohio, Indiana, Tennessee.
So, lower price leagues, still great competition where you don't have to travel very far. You can get there in a weekend, no problem.
And have the competition.
Yeah, and have the good competition.
And get better.
Which, again, we just did not have back in the day. So happy it's around.
Like you said, this is happening. I wish it would happen for us. We had to make our own.
Well, yeah, exactly. So, well, it's been built. So enjoy it. Definitely enjoy it. Now, see if the Iceman can win this one here, as they have the 2-point lead. Phenomenon going to need to scrap and score 2 points here in 2 minutes and 40 seconds just to tie.
They came out aggressive on the break. We'll see if they do anything after the break.
I just got a text from a player that said his exact words, I'm going to laugh if they come back and win. You don't wave at people till the game's over.
Lesson learned.
Here comes the bloodbath. But like you said, 2:20 left. Lots of time. They're down 2, but Phenomenon needs to keep making this push here.
Yeah, Phenomenon's loading up here on the Snake side. They have a body at the 50-yard line, body at the brick, body at the insert, and now making the move. And here comes their attack. They're definitely giving it a good old college try here. There's a body dropping off. Yeah, body. So Skinner makes his move. Body drops off. Iceman playing on their heels a little bit here, trying to whole bend don't break thing as we crack the 2-minute mark.
And we're down to 150 left. We have 3 LVPP players. It looks like we have 3 Phenomenon players left.
4 Phenomenon players.
4 Phenomenon. They're down that Dorito side.
Yeah.
So it doesn't look so good for LVP right now. And this is what you want to do with Phenomenon. Minute 30 left. You want to get this point and leave yourself enough time to tie this game and send this thing to overtime.
And not get a penalty.
And here they've done that. So, but you don't want to be walking in.
And you don't want to wave at them.
Nope. Don't wave yet.
Ah, sure. Wave. Go for it.
Live and die by the wave, right? Go for it.
You're only down by 1. You got some time left.
You're on Go Sports, so why not?
If you're going to wave, now's the time to wave.
Here's Alex Zudell, one of the guys that runs the MVPS. He's watching his team. Dead Rabbits just won, so he gets to have him and his league get to have bragging rights for the year.
The biggest thing that I like about these divisional series, one, yeah, we've been talking about it. We didn't have that. It does exist now for people to enjoy. Got a low entry point as far as price point is concerned. But because our world's become so soft, and that's one of the reasons I love paintball so much, man, is that it's so easy to sit at home and play video games. Hey, video games are amazing. Love video games. But just having all these options for these divisional teams to get out there and participate in these really big tournaments and to see the growth on the divisional side, I think it's good for the human species. It really is. I just love the fact that people have that opportunity, which we did not have back in the day. So the fact that, taking full advantage of it.
Here's how it worked for us. We went, our first game, my first game is when I was on Houston Heat. My first game, welcome to the MPPL, Aftershock was my first game.
It was All-Americans for me.
Then the next game I got pounded on by Master Blasters.
My first big tournament was here at World Cup in 1994, and the first year we drew the Ironman, and we got murdered.
Murder Incorporated.
And I was 16 years old.
I'm not gonna lie, we didn't even have a chance.
Yeah. We got.
But it was fun though.
It was fun for a moment. I'm like,
for them.
For them. And they were like, after they beat us, they're like, hey man, did you guys know you were playing paintball today? I was like, yeah, actually we did, but I don't know if all of us did. That game was fast.
So fast.
Well, we're looking at the Iceman here on your screen. And they're trying to hold on to this lead here. Not a lot of time
They came
left.
from behind. They were down by 2. They fought back. Now Phenomenon stepped up again, so it's up to the Iceman. Have the Iceman cometh.
And they're loading up for this next point. As the sun's starting to set. Not dark yet, but this daylight savings time doesn't really give us as much time as much daylight as we usually have to work with.
Thank God, otherwise my boss would keep us here all night.
Yeah, here your boss is a slave driver.
Dude, you
Rich.
have no idea. My boss is
He is not cool at
cold-blooded. Cold-blooded. You know what he tells me last year? He's like, man, Rich, you went to so many events. No matter what, we won't have you do so many events next year.
And then what did he
We'll
do?
add
He
15.
doubled it up. He doubled down. He said, you know what? You don't do enough.
Cold-blooded.
You need to be away from your family even
Cold-blooded.
more.
You know what? Your family hates you. I'm doing them a favor. Cold-blooded.
You know what's cool is like the more you travel, the more she spends.
Yeah, the better you get along with my wife.
30 seconds.
He's like, yeah, Lou just texted me. She's got a calf cramp. We're working through it.
All right, guys. So we have 120 left in this match.
Well, Iceman first to put their 5 bodies out. Phenomenon a little slow to get out there.
They're slow
Might be
rolling
getting a
them. They're
little
slow
winded
rolling
here
them.
as they're just getting in right at the last seconds before the start of this point.
120 left in this point.
If the Icemen win this one, this will be the last point, or it'll be the deciding point. Now, Phenomenon, they're only 1 point away from the tie here. See if they can get a good break. They do. 5 bodies alive
Yeah.
for both squads, actually.
And it's hard to win 1 point in 115 without shooting me on the break.
You need a body killed on the Dorito
That would
snake
help.
side. That would help. And
You got to get a kill.
5 alive is going to be tough with a minute left, but let's see what Phenomenon does with this. I say go for it.
I was gonna say, as long as they don't die, they don't lose this game sitting in their bunkers.
Yeah.
I'll be happy with their
That's the
performance.
Cardinal sin of paintball.
Yeah,
Everyone on the
there we go.
left-hand side of your screen, when the time expires, no one should be alive if they lose the game.
That's right.
So here's looks like Griffin is in the snake, but hey, LVP goes right in and says, hey, if you're going to come in there, I'm going to meet you there. That's again.
You have to.
You have to on this field. If you don't, they're going to start.
Yep.
That's
And
game.
He stitches him up, trades out. He gets hit in the loader, pretends like he doesn't know, gets a couple extra seconds, and walks off.
It's, what? This hit right here?
25 seconds. So here we go. Is this player hit?
Oh,
He gets taken
Phenomenon.
out.
Phenomenon trying to die. Hey, they're trying for it. They're dying on their swords.
Yep.
There's 2 bodies left alive. There goes a body for the Iceman. They still have 3 players left alive, and there goes another kill. And it is not looking good for Phenomenon, as they just have this 1 player left alive over here on the snake side. Giovanni trying to finish
Oh,
things
that
out.
could be a penalty. That should have been a penalty on the Iceman player, actually.
Oh, he's going to get
Should have got a
another
penalty on
one.
that.
But hey, they did enough, though.
Oh, he's waving at him. Look,
Now
he's waving at him. Touche, mon frère.
Yeah, well, congratulations to the Iceman as they were able to keep the attack of Phenomenon from pushing down the field. Even though that last player for Phenomenon was chopping up the bodies for the Iceman, but hey, fine, go at him. They still have 1 body left alive, and it didn't
Yep.
even matter. They already have the lead.
And look, man, this is a year of bragging rights. You get to have that trophy till next year. That's it. We're champs.
I love that he turned around. I love that he turned around and waved back at him.
Yeah, you know what? Again, you gave him chalkboard material. They remembered that you were up 2-0, 7 or 8 minutes left.
Poking the bear.
Yeah, and
Poking the Cobra.
And
Yeah.
poking the Cobra. And you know, we just got back
King
from Malaysia.
Cobra.
There's a lot of King Cobras there.